up, guys? So today's movie that I'm going to be discussing is the new gay Aussie indie Sequin in a Blue Room, which is directed by Samuel van Grinsven. The plot is about a gay 16-year-old Twinkie teenager played by Conor Leach, who is only known to the audience as Sequin, which just so happens to be his display name on a Grindr-esque hookup app known as Anon. He also likes to sport a sequin crop toppy jacket for his photos on the app, as well as when he goes to meet men for sex. When Sequin has an encounter with an alluring stranger at an anonymous sex party, he becomes obsessed with finding this mysterious stranger. However, his deep dive into the sordid corners of these hookup apps to find this guy puts Sequin in grave danger. This is Samuel van Grinsven's first ever feature, and I have to say, he certainly shows a lot of promise. This film is a mix of coming-of-age drama and erotic thriller, and for the most, Van Grinsven does a very good job of blending the two genres together in a gripping fashion. He crafts a very seductive atmosphere, but you also get a sense of tension and stakes. The plot only takes place over the course of a few days. Sequin is hopping from bed to bed. He uses a man once for sexual gratification and then blocks him on the app and then moves on to his next sexual conquest. Each sexual encounter is initiated by a title card which says apartment 10 and counts down, apartment 9, 876, etc. But when he pisses off one of his hookups by ghosting him, the fact that there's a countdown of sorts gives the audience that feeling that Sequin is heading to a confrontational climax. You really do get a sense that we're building to something explosive. I really like the cinematography of this film by Karina Burke and Jay Grant. They've got a real grasp of composition and lighting. It's a very grimy looking film, which feels right at home in a story that's all about anonymous sex. Neon lighting has become synonymous with that. Anonymous, that's fun to say. They also use silhouettes as well as shots from the back of Sequin's head to give you that feeling that he's being stalked like the prey. So yeah, a lot of thought went into how this film was shot, which I appreciate. And while there is a sense of danger to this film, the subplot about Sequin and a fellow gay schoolmate called Tommy, who's played by Simon Croker, adds a sense of levity to a very promiscuous, prickly story. Like, their scenes, there's just a lot of awkward, teenaged awkwardness, and it does provide the film with some humorous moments, some places for you to breathe and laugh. The acting all around is great. Conor Leach does a terrific job as Sequin, a very understated performance for someone his age, which is quite impressive. There's also great work from Lindsay Taylor, who plays Sequin's dad, Ed Whiteman, who plays the stalker Bee, and Anthony Brandon Wong, who plays the compassionate drag queen Virginia. As for negatives, some of the dialogue was a bit heavy-handed. Like, all the scenes in Sequin's English class when they're talking about books or poetry, it practically spoon feeds to the audience the subtext of the film, whether it be love, obsession, or transgression. It's about as subtle as a wrecking ball, and the ending of the film didn't quite land for me. I thought it was a bit cheesy. Like, it's a very cute finale, but it kind of negates all the tension and stakes that came earlier in the film, so it's just a bit of a fluffy, happy ending, which is fine. Like, I didn't hate it, I just didn't particularly love it. So let's ask them 3 questions. Firstly, would I watch this again? Sure, I'm not in a rush to revisit this film, but I could definitely sit down and watch it again someday. Question 2, do I recommend it for you guys? Yeah, if you're a fan of gay cinema, which has a darker edge to it, like Strangers by the Lake, King Cobra, or Closet Monster, then I think you'll like Sequin in a Blue Room. I recommend it to all the gays who like a dark, erotic thriller. And third question, what score do I give it out of 10? A decent debut from Samuel van Grinsven, steamy and engaging, so I'm going to give Sequin in a Blue Room a score of 7 out of 10. But as always, guys, just one bloke's opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Sequin in a Blue Room if you've seen it. Let me know what you think about this film in that comment section down below. If you guys have enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want more movie, TV, and Oscars-related content, don't forget to click subscribe, and if you want to follow me on any of my socials, all those links in that video description down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Carefield, and I'll see you next time.